Why should you start your own business? Well, we got 19 reasons here to start your own business today. I checked this article out, thought it was good. I definitely want to share it with you guys. I'll have a link to it down below, but everyone is different. And these are just some reasons that you might want to consider, or maybe haven't even considered, haven't even thought about. You just might be thinking about money, and that might be it. But let's jump into this article really quickly. I'm not going to read everything. I do want to just jump into this intro. Thinking of starting your own business? Congratulations. The entrepreneurial itch is just beginning. You might have a reason for wanting to start your own business, like capitalizing on an opportunity or fulfilling a need in your community. Or you might have no idea why this sensation is pulling you, and that's okay. There's no right or wrong motivation for wanting to start your own business, whether you're trying to escape the 9 to 5 or just want to make more money. Make, manage, grow money, baby. That's what we all about on this channel. But every reason is valid. And at Valid, we're passionate about inspiring entrepreneurs and giving you the tools and know-how you need to succeed. Below, we've compiled 19 reasons for you to start your own business. Consider this your justification or community-backed excuse for making your business owning dream a reality. Next time your in-laws or coworkers ask what the heck you're doing, just send them a link to this page, or more importantly, to this video. And to make it easier so that you do have access to this, remember to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you can also stay up to date on our new videos that we come out that will be helping you with staying motivated, staying on top of the best tips and tricks to starting your own business, growing your business, making more money, budgeting, managing your money. You know the deal. Make, manage, grow money, baby. And also like this video because it does help show us that you appreciate this content. And more importantly, it helps with the YouTube algorithm. So other people out there who need this motivation, who are looking for reasons why to start, something to kind of push them and guide them, will have a better chance to come across this video as well. Now, before we jump into it, quick water break. No, I am not sponsored by VitsCan, but I do like the bottle. So that's why I share it with you guys. So number one reason why you should start your own business today, yesterday, a week ago, a year ago, is that you can control your schedule. If you're tired of being told what to do and when to do it, when you start your own business, you get to be as flexible as you want, sleep in, stay up late, work half days, or take off every Friday. It's up to you. The early days of your business will be busy, but you'll eventually gain more spare time as you scale and learn to delegate. Need to make an important family event but swamped with work? Take off a weekday and replace it with the weekend, feeling burnt out and needing some extra sleep. Work 12 to 8 instead of 9 to 5. Eventually, you might feel comfortable with your income and scale back your time working. You may live comfortably off 20 hours a week and take the rest off. The inverse is true too. You might want to deep dive into your work and pour your heart and soul into it. You can do that as well. You get to control your schedule. And I completely agree with this number one reason, because time is everything. And I like to relax. I like to chill. I like to kick it, but I also like to grind, put in that work. And hey, I have the ability to do both, and I love it. Excuse me. We keeping it funky over here. Okay. We keeping it fresh. The number two reason is because you can work from anywhere. Small businesses and corporations alike often require you to work in determined locations. Even remote policies often have red tape that demand you to live in specific geographic areas. When you're the business owner, you can work from your home, a co-working space, an office, or even a local coffee shop. You can take your work with you on the go, whether that's a stereotypical beachside resort, please don't get sand in your laptop, or the back of an RV on a nationwide road trip. You get to decide. Now, of course, this will, similar to number one, depending on where you are at what stage in your business, both of these and a lot of these things are going to obviously vary. But generally speaking, starting off, I mean, you're going to have to work a lot. So you're not really going to be able to choose your schedule as much on number one, because you're probably going to have to grind and grind and grind and work a lot, probably more than you would want to, much more. But as it mentioned, you'd be able to scale back through time. Similar to that, depending on what service you provide, what your business is, you may or may not really be able to work from anywhere. I mean, you're not going to be able to go to Florida and provide snow shoveling services and be a successful business owner. You know what I mean? So things like that, you obviously got to consider and think about. And then furthermore, you can't, work from the beach if you provide a service that requires you to be on site while it's just you. While you are the one who has to be on site. As you get bigger and you can delegate services or jobs and tasks to different employees and contractors and whatnot, that's when you can start to work from anywhere. So things to keep in mind, but so far, I love this list. Number 3 is make more money. Unless you're on commission, there's likely a cap to your full-time income. You're given a salary, regardless of your input or performance. And the only way to get beyond that is maybe with an end-of-year bonus. When you start your own business, you get to decide how much money you make, need more cash, work longer hours, or charge higher prices. Want more free time? Scale back your work and make less income. It's all up to you. There's no cap to your salary. As a business owner, you can always make more money and scale your business. Completely agree. Everything's spot on. Number 4, pursue a passion. Do what you really want to do. Pursue something that makes you happy or something you care about. There's no wrong passion. Want to fulfill your dream of being an artist? It's a long road ahead of you, but it's your dream to chase. Want to become a mountaineering guide? Take the risk and go for it. Starting your own business lets you create fulfillment rather than find it. More than 60% of Americans work in jobs they dislike. You can avoid this fate by doing something you genuinely care about. And once you get to that place, is it really work anymore? I don't know. I don't think so. But again, pursue your passion is a great reason why you should start your own business. Number 5 is live on the edge. When you're the boss, you get to decide when to take risks and when to lay back. You're going to have high highs and low lows, but you ultimately get to decide whether it's going to be a dull day. Starting a business is exciting and nerve-wracking. You're going to lose sleep at times, and other nights you'll sleep soundly after an adrenaline-packed day. For better or worse, there's a bit more on the line every day when you're fully responsible for your income. A mediocre performance isn't good enough anymore, and there's something downright rewarding about that. Hey, live on the edge, baby. I can't hate that. I can't disagree with that. And wanting to escape the rat race is another reason why you should start your own business that I absolutely agree with. Because you might want to ditch the corporate bureaucracy and get out of the game. No more cheesing up to bosses while you gain tenure, and no more following a career path that's leading you nowhere. For many, starting their own business is a means to escape the rat race. In this case, starting a business not to get something, money, passion, freedom, but to get away from something, the rat race. You always get to show that you're in control of your life and career, not the economy, a pandemic, or the unemployment rate. Losing your job can be catastrophic. So it's no wonder that millions upon millions are now turning to side hustles and startups to keep their finances afloat during uncertain times. So again, I completely agree. Wanting to or being able to escape the rat race. Number 7 is to discover your purpose. Ever feel like you have no purpose at work? Are you grinding day in and day out for a paycheck? Starting a business can be fantastic, can bring fantastic meaning and purpose to your life, and that's different than becoming a workaholic. When you discover your purpose and build a business around it, you're not working anymore. Instead, you're fulfilling a dream. Freedom, pride, excitement, and commitment collide to make meaning. That sense of purpose, of drive, of overwhelming worth. We can all agree that a life full of meaning is a desirable outcome, and it doesn't have to live as a daydream. So, discover your purpose reminds me of pursuing a passion, but they are different. Because being passionate about playing music doesn't necessarily mean it's your purpose, right? You might be incredibly talented at playing music, right? You might be passionate about playing music, but your purpose is to connect with people and help bring enlightenment, help bring joy, pleasure, help bring something, some sort of emotional feeling or an escape, something of the sort. So, all of these points that we've covered so far are very valid, and I completely agree and think many of you guys will. And it's just good to think about all of these reasons because they will help you with making that decision to move forward and starting your own business. Because I know there's always that reluctancy, there's a little pushback and hesitance, but these reasons that we explore, that we're covering, should help give you that motivation. So we're not going to continue to read all of these full out. I will have a link to this article down below. Maybe I'll just kind of grab them and list them out as well down below for you guys. But we'll continue listing them, of course, but we're not going to read all of this full out because I do want you guys to continue on. What is going on over here? To continue on with this course, with this journey of starting your own business. So if you're someone just watching this on YouTube, make sure to head over to makeManageGrowMoney.com and check out this course. It might be different by the time you guys watch this video. More than likely it will be. Some of the videos probably, or the topics you saw might not be there. Some might be worded different. And most importantly, depending on when you're watching this, the course will not always be free. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. Something of the sort. I think that's what Fat Joe says. I might be wrong. In any case, so number 8 reasons why you should start your own business today is you can call the shots. You get to set the rules. You get to choose everything, who you work with, prices you charge, marketing strategies, the whole shebang. You call the shots. You're the boss. Number 9 is you build your own career, set your own career trajectory instead of letting your manager or human resources team tell you where you're headed. And I can agree with this. I love this because even now I'm in the process, or I'm thinking about my next move, my next kind of learning. And number 10 actually is learn new skills. So I guess I'll go to number 10, which is learn new skills. But being able to learn new skills while building my own career means I'm kind of setting the path that I'm going and where I want to go and what I want to do. And the next move that I'm thinking about doing, which will require me to learn a new skill, which is almost like starting from scratch, is the ability to fly drones. Now, I have a few drones. Actually, I wasn't even planning on showing this bad boy. I got my little baby, so I just bought this one a few months ago, maybe. And I got my DJI Phantom Advance 3. So not a brand new one, but this is newer. This is the DJI Mini 2. And I love this little bad boy. And I've been having fun with it. But to legally provide services with it, or to legally kind of use it in marketing material and things like that, like the footage, you need to have your license. So My next move is learning how to properly, and like I said, I haven't had any accidents or anything, but properly fly a drone, legally fly a drone, so that I can not only use it for my own content, since I have a video production background and I've been flying drones for a while now, but not only use it for my own content, but also potentially provide drone services to others. All right. Like having that ability to capture, high angle shots or shots from wherever, zoom in, shots come with the drone zooming in and stuff, or, nice landscape view shots from high up, is incredibly important, especially depending on the industry you're in. But for anyone's footage, pretty much, people love, everyone loves seeing shots like that. So learning new skills and being able to build my own career and the path of where I'm going and how quickly kind of I'm going to get there is all in my own kind of control. And part of the reasons why you should start your own business. Number 11 on this list is start from scratch. There's something rewarding about building a business from the ground up. Sure, it'd be nice if you could start with a profitable business that's racking in six-figure revenue numbers. But where's the challenge and fulfillment in that? When you start your own business, you start with a blank canvas. You get to decide everything from the business name to the brand voice to the core product. It's a roller coaster of a ride, but you're the one in the driver's seat. Completely agree. To me, this reminds me of the live on the edge and being your own boss and having control and, taking that risk. I think it's exciting. I love it. And so many people do as well, especially when it pays off. It's incredibly rewarding. Number 12 is write off business expenses. Taxes likely won't be a reason to start a business, but it's definitely a notable perk. As a small business owner, you might be able to get tax breaks that help your business and even tax breaks that ultimately help you as an individual. You have the opportunity to deduct things like magazine subscriptions, phone services, travel mileage, and much, much more. IRS also helps mitigate risk for American entrepreneurs. For example, you can write off any losses from your business, which means that a side business could help your tax return. Of course, this isn't legal or financial advice, but we have a lot of content here on this channel, my other channels, but probably more than likely there will be a course or two that help you with being able to save money, help you with keep more of your money. And again, that's what this website is all about. Make, manage, grow money. And as a business owner, you can keep more of your money. So write off business expenses. Number 13 is explore creativity. There's no single right way to run a business. Yes, there are proven techniques and strategies, but that's not to say that they're the only way to be successful. Be creative. Explore new ideas. Do something that no one has ever done before. Don't take yourself too seriously. Have some fun over here. Have some fun here and there. And I think exploring creativity is something that I need to do better. And it's something that I'm doing. And it's something I had planned, but I'm just not, in full transparency, I'm not organized and structured enough where I'm being as efficient with my time as I could be, which would allow me to tackle some of those really creative projects and ideas that I have. But we'll get there. I'm motivated and staying focused and driven, so we will get there. Number 14 is solving a need. Many entrepreneurs begin their journey so that they can solve a need they recognize. For example, Brian Chesky and Joe Gebbie founded Airbnb because they struggled to afford rent in New York City and decided to rent out their floor space to conference attendees. What needs do you want to solve? They could be as big as climate change or as tiny as a lack of chicken wing options in your town. Each is an opportunity to build a business. Number 15 is build a team. Put your Moneyball hat on and start building the ultimate startup team. You'll get to decide who you work with every day, and you'll also have the privilege and responsibility of providing for those individuals' livelihood. There's no right or wrong way to go about building your team. You might start with your little sister and cousin, or you might jump straight to hiring a web developer you've never met. Add teammates to the team when it makes sense and cut those who are hurting the business. As the CEO and coach, you get to decide who joins the team. Again, I love these reasons. Solving a need and building a team is it's great because again, these are people you work with. So you have that ability to decide who you want to work with. If you were at a 9-to-5 job and there was someone in there that you just couldn't stand, a colleague who always did something that drove you crazy, well, fortunately for you, you are the boss. With your own business, you get to decide who you are around, who you work with, and that will ultimately help you with hopefully being happier and being able to be more efficient and have a better business. Now, I'm not saying that's always going to be the case. Sometimes there might be someone who is better with their job, but their attitude ain't necessarily what you would like it to be. You guys don't necessarily gel as nicely as you and this other individual who doesn't work as efficient as them. That's where things are a little more challenging, and you have to decide who will be on your team. But again, you have that choice. You can say, I'm going to sacrifice the team camaraderie element a little bit because this person truly excels so far beyond what the other person was. However, their energy is very independent and not as team focused, whereas someone else who is more team focused might not produce as much as them. Again, you are the boss. You get to build your team. And yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Number 16 is build a brand. When you work at an agency, a large corporation, you often become another cog in the machine. Your name is detached from your work, and your personal brand plateaus while you contribute to building another person's dream. Starting your own business, put your name back on the map. As your business grows, so will your personal brand, and vice versa. Take Elon Musk. His personal brand transcends Tesla or SpaceX. If those businesses went under tomorrow, he could start a brand new successful business with his name alone. That's the power of personal branding. Number 17 is create job security. Climbing the corporate ladder is a path full of unknowns due to no fault of your own. You could lose your job tomorrow due to downsizing, a shift in the economy, or a grumpy manager who just doesn't like you. When you start your own business, you're in charge of those life-altering decisions. Yes, your business still has a chance to tank, but you're not a helpless bystander. You're the one investing in its future. Your destiny is in your own hands. I have a quote over here that says the major key to a better future is you. I should know who says it because it's literally like a little printout thing I have on my wall. I can never see the bottom of it because my second monitor blocks it. Jim Rohn. Thank you, Jim. Very motivational, and I love kind of just looking at that. Sometimes the major key to your better future is you. Yeah. So job security, that your destiny is in your own hands. And plus, once you've built a business, you'll have acquired a whole new suite of valuable skills. You'll be in an even better position to start another successful business. And if worse comes to worse, you'll have new talents that'll make you a more marketable employee for any companies. So even when you decide to go back to the 9-to-5, to the grind, or at least corporate America, whatever it may be, you're going to say, hey, not only, will I be able to help you with achieving these goals or with reaching these numbers. But furthermore, because of my experience with having my own business, I also have better management skills where I can help with delegating, or I can help with the marketing side of things. I can help with customer relations or customer service. All of these things are skills that you will have acquired while starting a successful business. So again, it's kind of job security in multiple manners, because you're not just kind of already at the 9 to 5 where, okay, you are doing your own job. I mean, you're there and you got let go for whatever reason. And I can actually speak to, something similar that happened to me where I had been let go from one of my jobs. And yeah, it really wasn't much of my fault. They were essentially downsizing. They didn't replace my role, so they currently do not have a director of sales. However, I obviously didn't meet their expectations enough or surpass them or whatever to have been kept on board. So being my own boss, my own, allows me to have my own control over my destiny. Number 18 on the list is give back to the community. I mean, having that ability to, you can do it in multiple ways. I'm not reading this, but I think, obviously being able to do it directly where you have a service that's providing truly a impactful, service or product to your community in a positive way is incredibly rewarding, not only for yourself, but it's beneficial for the community, rewarding for the community. But then also the ability for you to kind of give back on a smaller scale, where you're working with individuals who in return can go back and support their community or their neighborhoods or their family. And it's just that dominoes effect. So you're giving back in multiple ways. And again, it feels good, feels rewarding, feels nice knowing that, not nice, but it just feels great. It feels amazing knowing that you are helping with someone else being able to live, survive, pay for food that they're putting on their table, that they eat, that keeps the ball rolling, right? Keeps the world spinning. So I'm a big fan of number 18. And number 19 on our list as to why you should start your own business or side hustle, again, to me, it's essentially the same, is because you want to. And that's a good enough reason. You could write a book about all the reasons you should start a business, and someone else could probably write another one with all the reasons you shouldn't. That's just the way life goes. In the end, if you feel the pull to head out on your own and start your own business, it's never a bad idea to accept the call. You can always start a side hustle without quitting your 9 to 5 and build out the concept with little to no risks. Just wanting to start your own business is reason enough. Never discount it. So I hope you guys found this video motivational, or at least gave you some ideas, additional fuel for the fire as to why you should start your own business today, right now. If you haven't already, go ahead over to MakeManageGrowMoney.com. Don't only subscribe to the newsletter, you can essentially sign up for the free course, how to start a business, and then you will be added to our newsletter and you'll stay up to date on new content and, blog posts, whatnot, and new courses, other ways to help you with making, managing, and growing more money. Yes, growing your money. And on that note, my friends, if you haven't yet liked this video, much appreciation for watching. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all of our upcoming videos. And as you know, I got to keep it moving, but you already know I'll see you in the next video. Peace.